Okay, it's probably no surprise to you, but Californians are flocking to Tennessee and they're moving here in droves. And it's no secret why. There are so many great things about Tennessee, so many things to love, and we're gonna talk about what some of those reasons are today, see if they match up with some of yours. Everyone from California gives me a lot of the same reasons. I love all my clients that move here from California, but we're gonna talk about 7 reasons today that make Tennessee so great, but I'm giving you one bonus reason. A reason why people should move here, but they probably don't even know about this and don't know that they should be moving here for this reason. You're gonna love it when you hear it. I'm not even gonna make you wait until the end. I'm gonna give this one to you first, so be sure to stay tuned for this video. First though, if this is your first time visiting my channel, my name is Jennifer Gramling. I'm a real estate agent here in Nashville and the surrounding area. I just put out content trying to get you more familiar with Nashville. If you're thinking about moving here or relocating, this is gonna be a great channel for you. So be sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can be the first to see these videos as they're coming out. And like I said, I am an agent in the area, so if you have questions at all about moving here or relocating, be sure to reach out to me. You can find all my contact information in the description. There's also a Calendly link there. If you'd like to book a time to talk directly with me, you can do that there as well. Just pick a time, we can jump on a call and get all your questions answered about moving here to the Nashville area. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into these 7 reasons people are flocking to Tennessee from California and my bonus reason. Okay, starting out with my bonus reason, and that's gonna be the cost of education and specifically college. So this is something that probably a lot of people don't know when they're moving here, and maybe something they don't even know if they live here, which makes it such a great piece of information. So going to college is expensive and the cost of that can just be a lot. But Tennessee has so many great scholarship programs like the Hope Scholarship, like the Tennessee Promise, and Tennessee Reconnect. So I'm specifically gonna talk to you about the Tennessee Reconnect though, and the really cool thing about these programs is that they are paid for by the Tennessee Lottery. They are not paid for out of state taxes since we have no state income tax. These are paid for by the Tennessee Lottery. So you can actually go to 2 years of college here. You can go to a trade school or a community college for free for 2 years, get a 2-year degree at no cost if you're a Tennessee resident. I believe the rules are you have to have lived here for a year and you can't have a 2-year degree already. So if you have an associate's degree, you don't qualify. But if you're an adult, you've graduated high school, you're a Tennessee resident, and you want to get a 2-year degree for free, you can do that in the state of Tennessee. And that is just a huge benefit. People who don't have or don't want to spend the money to get that degree, you can do that for free here in Tennessee. And then you can go on, if you want, get further education, which is a huge benefit to living in Tennessee. And again, just something that people don't know. And I just would think is really, really cool if they knew about it. So wanted to share that piece of information with you, but want to get a 2-year degree for free? Move to Tennessee. Okay, so now let's get to my list, my real list, starting with number 1. So the number 1 reason that people tell me, hands down, that they are moving to Tennessee and the reason why they are leaving California is for political reasons. Now, there are a lot of other factors why people might be leaving California. They might be leaving for a job. They might be leaving to go be closer to family. All of these are reasons why people are leaving California, but one of the big reasons is for political reasons. If you take a look at the map, you can see that Tennessee as a whole is a very red state. That's just the facts of how it is. Now, when you get into any of the city centers, the closer you get into that city center, you've got a little bit more blue, but as a whole, the state is very, very red. And the general consensus from a lot of the people who are moving out and moving to some of these southern states, you'll see a lot of them going to Texas, to Florida, to Tennessee, is because they're looking for a more conservative political atmosphere in the way that the state is governed. But the facts are that Tennessee is a very red state. I'm gonna let all of y'all duke it out in the comments when it comes to politics, but I do know that many people are moving here for the politics. Okay, the second reason people are moving here from California is gonna be the lower cost of living. So yes, home prices here are probably less than in California. I did go ahead and look up some. So if you look up the major cities, San Francisco, Los Angeles, Orange County, all of these areas, very typically the median home price is gonna be over $1 million. So you will run into that a little bit in Williamson County. Some of those cities and some of Williamson County, you will run into that $1 million $100,000 median price point, but as a whole, in the whole rest of the Nashville metro area, you're looking at more around $400,000 to $500,000 as a median home price. So about half, which is really, really great. But it's not just about the home prices. So like we discussed, there's no Tennessee state income tax here, so you're not paying that. Your property tax is going to be much lower here, I would guess. So on average, and this is just kind of a ballpark figure, it obviously can change from city to city and municipality, but your property tax is going to be somewhere around 0.5% of the value of the home. So if you have a house that's $600,000, you're looking at about $3,000 in property tax for the year. If you've got $1 million home, you're looking at about $5,000 in property taxes for the year. So for a lot of people, that is a considerable savings coming from where they are. Your homeowner's insurance here is probably going to be a lot less. Electrical and water bills here are also going to be a lot less. Gas prices. To register your car, it costs about anywhere from about $60 to $70. So really quite a big difference when it comes to that. So there's a lot of different factors when it comes to cost of living. Now, the one thing I will say is that I have heard services like getting your hair done, getting your nails done. Services like these I've heard are more expensive, but as a whole, the rest of the cost of living is going to cost you a lot less. And with those college savings, that's also going to help a lot too. Okay, so the third reason people are moving here is for the access to really great outdoor activities. So no matter what you enjoy doing outdoors, you can do that here in Tennessee, minus the beach. I know that's a bummer for some people and they are really sad about leaving their ocean. The great news is that you are really close to an ocean. We'll get to that in just a little bit, but we have everything else. So you've got beautiful rivers here that you can fly fish, kayak, and canoe. There's tons and tons of hiking trails in and around the Nashville area that feels very mountainous. It's only about 3 hours to get over to the Smoky Mountains, which is also really great if you want to go and hike there or enjoy those mountains. And we have fantastic lakes here. So we have two really great lakes in the Nashville area. So we've got Percy Priest and Old Hickory Lake. And then only within an hour, you've got several other really great lakes to explore and do water sports on, fish, all of those things. There's rock climbing, mountain biking. There's some amazing mountain biking trails in Gallatin if you enjoy that. And lots of parks to get out and enjoy all of the open space and green space that Tennessee has to offer. If you like horseback riding, there's obviously tons of places where you can go do that and do those in this area. So that is one of the things that makes this really great. And with our temperate climate, you can enjoy a lot of these year round. Okay, so the fourth reason that people choose this area is just gonna be for the variety of different lifestyles that Tennessee affords. So if you want downtown city living, you can move to the Gulch and live in a high rise and have all of the amenities and rooftop pools and bars, workout facilities, and walk absolutely everywhere. You can walk to the downtown bars, walk and go see live music, don't have to own a car at all, if that's the lifestyle that you're seeking. We've also got tons of great suburbs. If you want to be out in the suburbs, kind of somewhere in between, you want to have neighbors and you want to have friends around, but you want your own home and your own space, we've got tons of suburbs with tons and tons of options of different price points, with lots of great amenities in those neighborhoods, larger lots and smaller lots, and then there's also tons of rural living. So if you want to get out on a farm or you want to go have horses and chickens and live out in the country, that is also a possibility here, and it's really beautiful. And a lot of people are coming here for so many of these different lifestyles. One of the things I'm running into a lot is families moving here. So you've got a brother moving here, and then the sisters moving here also, and then the parents too. And everybody kind of has a different lifestyle that they kind of had in mind, but they can also be within close proximity to each other because there are so many different options for price ranges and different types of lifestyles to accommodate a lot of different people. So we are getting a lot of families relocating here at the same time. And this is one of the really great reasons, because there's so many different options for types of lifestyle here that can accommodate so many different people. Okay, so the fifth reason people are moving here is just going to be the proximity to really great vacation destinations. So while Nashville is an amazing place to be on its own, and you can do some great staycations here, if you want to take time away and you want to go visit other places, there's so many things within close proximity that are drivable or that you can fly to in a really short amount of time that make it a really great central spot to be. So number one, I mentioned earlier, people really miss the beach when they come here from California, but you're only about 6.5 hours from that panhandle of Florida. If you look up Seaside Beach, Rosemary, or Grayton Beach, these are absolutely beautiful, quaint beach towns with the most beautiful water, and they're only about a 6.5-hour drive from Nashville. You can also take a really short flight to get down there as well, but these are beautiful vacation destinations, and so many people from Nashville go down there, spring breaks, fall breaks, summer. You'll see a lot of people from this area vacationing down there. So you get to run into your friends and see everyone down there, but it's a really beautiful, cool place to vacation. So you want to look that up. It's very cool. But in addition to the beach, you're only a 2-hour flight from New York. You're an 8-hour drive from Charleston or Savannah. Also, those are just a really quick flight to get down there as well. You're about a 4-hour drive from Atlanta or so. You're also about 5 hours from Indianapolis. You're 3 hours east to get to Knoxville. And again, those Smoky Mountains, if you want to go, a lot of people go and take vacations in the Smoky Mountains or just go enjoy Knoxville. There's a lot to appreciate about Knoxville as well. So just going there to check that area out is really fun. And there's also some really cool mountains in Georgia and lakes in Alabama. Go to Huntsville for the day and explore the space exhibits. And you can also head west to Memphis if you want to go check out Graceland, get some great barbecue and explore everything that Memphis has to offer. Also a really close trip. So a lot of really great places in close proximity to Nashville just to get out on a quick vacation. A lot of quick flights to the East Coast and the Northeast. So if you have like a 3-day weekend, it's really easy to get away and go somewhere fun, whether you're driving or just flying somewhere really quickly. Okay, the 6th reason that people are coming here is for the 4 seasons and coming here for our beautiful weather. Now, I know that some people think that it does get hot and humid here, and it does. So it does get hot and humid here for about 3 months or so, but that's really the extent of it. So I think there's a little bit of a misconception that it stays hot and humid all year, or that humidity just lingers. And to me, there's really only a few months where it's pretty sticky. Other than that, it's actually really nice and it feels pretty dry the entire rest of the year. And I really tried to keep track of it this year, how I was feeling, because I always feel like, am I just feeling like the season is shorter than it was? So I actually tried to keep track of it in my mind this time. And it didn't really start feeling sticky and hot until July. And when I'm filming this, it's the beginning of September, and we've already switched off to those cooler days, wearing sweatshirts to the football games on Friday nights and things like that. So it's really only been about 2.5 months where it was really, really hot. And in those summer months, when it gets that hot, you can just stay inside, turn on your air conditioning or jump in the pool, but it's really just a couple of months where it's kind of sticky and hot, but the rest is absolutely beautiful. We have such beautiful falls and springs, and our winter is just temperate. We get just the right amount of snow. We get a dusting here and there a little bit so the kids can be excited and play in it, but not so much that you're snowed into your house. Temperatures in the winter getting probably usually around in the 30s or so. Sometimes a little bit lower than that. Last year we had a pretty wild cold snap under 0 degrees and everything died, but that's really rare. So we really do have 4 really nice seasons here to enjoy. We're getting into fall right now, which is really, really nice. Favorite time of year. The bugs start to go away and you can sit on your patio on those cooler evenings. It's really, really nice, and you really just can't beat this weather. Okay, and the last 7th reason why people are choosing this area is for all the sports that there are to watch. If you love sports, professional and minor league sports, and even high school sports, you will do great here in Nashville. So of course we have the Tennessee Titans for football. We have the Predators for hockey. We have the Nashville Sounds for minor league baseball. I did actually hear a rumor that they're trying to relocate one of the major league teams here. I think it's a little controversial. I don't know if the minor league wants them coming here, but I know a lot of people do want that major league baseball here. Just recently in the past couple of years, we got the Nashville Soccer Club, so we have our professional soccer team, and all of these stadiums are absolutely beautiful. By the way, really cool places to see games if you enjoy that. Of course, we also have college. So we have Vanderbilt, probably not for football. You're gonna wanna go to Knoxville and watch UT for that, but you can go to the Vandy games. You can also see them for basketball. Of course, they're amazing at baseball. You've got Lipscomb University and really just tons of other colleges who are here playing sports. But then of course, high school and middle school sports here are very popular as well. I don't know how it is in California, but I can tell you that in Colorado, they didn't nearly have the amount of sports that they have in middle school that they have here in Tennessee. And our high school sports are great. Friday night football games are always fun here. Going to any of the high school sporting events are super, super fun and something that a lot of people enjoy doing around here. So if watching sports is something that you love to do, you have lots of opportunities to do that here in Nashville. Okay, so again, a lot of reasons why people from California are moving here to Tennessee. We're not mad at you, so don't be scared. What are the reasons that you're moving out of California? Drop those in the comments. I know there's a ton of reasons why people are moving. Really curious as to why you might be moving. If I didn't hit that in this video, be sure to drop that in the comments. And we have a lot more exciting videos coming up. We've got more neighborhood tours, more city tours. I have a lot more ground to cover, so I need to get going. Also, message me if there's a video that you want to see that we haven't done. Make sure to send that to me. We'll try to get that done as well. Also, of course, be sure like this video, subscribe if this is helpful. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.